I'm Tanks Bigsby. I run ball. Welcome back to week 18, final week of the regular season on the Fumble Forecast with your hosts, Tom and Mark. And God fucking damn our secondary, our backup secondary.
Marcus, it
No.
wasn't just our backup secondary. I hate to tell you this. You can blame the backup secondary as much as you want. It's actually Nick Sirianni's fault that we lost this football game. It is explicitly and directly Nick Sirianni's fault that we don't have the second seed. Explicitly. There is no two ways about it. There is no other possible opinions. It is Sirianni's fault.
I don't 100% agree.
Then you're wrong.
I think there's merit to getting people healthy.
100%. However, when halftime strikes and any sensible person goes and looks at the score of the Lions-Bears game, like he should have, though I truly, in his defense, I think Sirianni did not even look at the scoreboard of the Bears and the Lions game. However, he should have. This is an extremely important strategic advantage to have the second seed instead of the third seed. And at halftime, or even on a quarterly basis, you can easily just pull up your phone, hey, how is this game going? And realize that the Lions are doing really well in that game and have an actual shot at winning, and say, all right, some of you boys get out there. I'm not saying you have to put out every single starter. I'm saying mix in some starters.
Yeah.
Do something. Do something as opposed to just giving up the second seed. Merry Christmas, Chicago. It's a late gift, but congratulations. Welcome to 2026. Happy New Year. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna be honest, this one kind of takes the cake for me. I can tolerate playing poorly. I can tolerate dog shit players. I can tolerate bad play calling. I can tolerate all of these things. What I can't tolerate is not trying. I can't tolerate not trying. But what I can't tolerate, and I got the cut, technical difficulties. You heard me. I can't tolerate not fucking trying. The opportunity was right there. Chose not to even try. Like, bro, Smitty was in there. 2 touchdowns. Or no, 1 touchdown. Easy. Just having one starter out there made it look easy. But instead, we're playing 3 wide receivers who are actually a Cowboys psyop. I refuse to believe that this wasn't done on purpose. Like, this is recklessly incompetent. Seriously, this is the single worst coaching decision that Sirianni has ever made in his entire time being the head coach. Single worst, and it's not close.
Well, no, that's not true. He hired Brian Johnson.
Well, technically, the team hired Brian Johnson. It wasn't just him. And let's be real, before Brian Johnson started coaching, before he started being the OC, everybody thought it was an easy layup, great decision. So I don't want to hear it. You're like the guy who blames the GM for picking a projected top 10 pick in the top 10, and then he's a bust, and you're like, what a fucking idiot. Bro, everybody thought he would be good. You would have made the same decision. However, I wouldn't have made the same decision to leave the starters out of this game. They were in pads, ready to go.
Yeah, well.
In pads, ready to go.
Maybe there'll be a miracle and the other two divisional seeds will lose. So that way
I actually think that
the
the Rams are going to beat the Seahawks in the playoffs. I have a feeling.
Well, no.
Wait, no, they can't.
No, it would.
No, it's
if
possible.
Green Bay, well, no, if Green Bay would have
Loses to the
to,
Bears,
well, yeah, if Green Bay loses to the Bears and
and we beat San Francisco.
we go to the Seahawks.
No,
No,
because the lowest seed available is who they get to play. And in that case, the Rams, who will probably beat the Panthers, will go and play the Seahawks because they're the 5 seed.
okay, so then we got to go to Chicago.
We would have to play Chicago in that situation, yes.
So the only way we get 2 home games
The
is
Packers
if
beat Chicago.
yeah.
So have fun with that one. I mean, they don't even have
Yeah.
Micah Parsons. They're like a dead duck.
Yeah, that's going to be an easy layup.
Well, you never know. That they say that playoff experience shit actually matters for some reason. And I mean, dude, we're going into the
No.
playoffs. Jalen Hurts is going to start showing up.
And it's not like it's without precedent that the 7th seed moves past the wild card round, as we all know in 2023, when the Cowboys let the 7th seed Packers into the playoffs. I'm just
Well,
gonna throw a
you
name
know,
there, you know.
I know, no, I love hearing it. I will be honest. I think that ultimately it doesn't matter that much that we're the 3 seed instead of the 2 seed. I just think that being the 2 seed would have effectively guaranteed us a playoff win this season. However, being
Yeah.
the 3 seed, I still think we're going to beat the 49ers. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to boat race the 49ers. I don't think it's going to be a close game. I don't think they have the firepower to come even remotely close to playing at the Eagles level. Personally,
I hope you're right because I'm just concerned.
I'm not.
I am.
I mean, like, yeah, there's PTSD flashbacks from playing the 49ers, but they're not the same team they were like 2 or 3 years ago.
It's not even that. It's the PTSD of 2023 of the offensive side of the ball not looking all that great. Seemingly nothing has gotten better.
See, it's
Going
completely
in,
different. It's
at
not
least
even
we're
comparable,
not the
to be
wild card. We're
honest.
not a wild card this time.
Well,
So
no,
yeah,
it's just not even comparable to begin with on any level in any way, shape, or form. We lost 3 games. Try more. Like in that stretch, I mean. We lost 3. We lost to a quality opponent, the Chargers, and we lost to the Cowboys, who are a divisional rival that we always play tough against. And who was the other one that we lost to in that stretch there? It's not coming to me. Was it the Giants?
what, just this year?
Yeah. In this stretch that we
The
just had
Bear,
where we lost
the
some
Bears,
games. Yeah.
the
So it was the
Bears,
Bears, the Cowboys, and the Chargers. So 2 very high quality opponents that we lost to.
and the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, who are a divisional rival. Those games can always be a coin flip. Those are the kind of losses that happen in a season. I'm not trying to say it's good
I,
that we lost, but I mean, if you're gonna lose, it should be to really high quality opponents. Unlike in 2023, where we just only won 1 game for the final 8 game stretch of the season. No, it was the final 7 game stretch of the season. We only won a single game.
yeah,
So it's not
and
even remotely close to the same thing.
I don't know. I see a lackluster offense that gets bailed out by the defense, and I just go back to 2023.
Well, that wasn't what happened in 2023 either. Both sides of the ball were terrible in 2023. There wasn't our
Okay.
defense was bottom 5 in 2023.
Yeah,
So I think we can put the 2023 allegations to rest here. It's not even close to the same thing, and we're probably never going to see that again.
I
It's
still
gone,
want
Mark.
blood though.
It's 2 seasons later. Okay? You can
I still
relax.
want no. I still want blood.
No, you're still not tired of playing on the playground yet?
No, I'm not. I am still upset.
I would hate to live in your universe, Mark.
You're the one who did this to me.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
But anyway, so I gotta tell you, Keely Ringo, I had to take some time today to get reconnected with nature to separate myself from watching Keely Ringo play football. That being said, guys, he had a really rough game guarding one of the better receivers in football. He's normally like our fourth string or lower CB. He's gonna get torched. like, do you ever expect the fourth string CB to do well against the starting receiver who's really good of another team? No, of course not. That's a ridiculous expectation. Anyone who thought he was gonna lock down fucking Terry McLaurin is a clown.
I didn't expect him to.
I expected him to not even block a single pass. Let me put it to you like that. And nobody should have expected that. Like, I think that Eagles fans are having a problem right now. And I know they're going to scream and yell at me. And I know I'm going to get hate and catch fire, hellfire for this one. But I got to tell you, I think that Eagles fans are having a crisis right now where they are too spoiled by good players and good football. They're too spoiled. They don't. I truly believe that they don't remember how horrible it was to watch the starting quarterback be someone of the caliber of Tanner McKee for an entire season. Like, does anybody did all the trauma just magically disappear because we were good for a few years? Like, we've been good for almost 6 years now, and in that 6 years, Eagles fans have forgotten how bad it used to be, how terrible it used to look. Because I'm telling you, Tanner McKee is not as fucking good as Jalen Hurts. Whole season, all I hear is, "Oh my God, they should try putting in Tanner McKee. Oh, beep, 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 beep." He's not. He's a backup quarterback. He has played 5 games in the fucking NFL. He is not a superstar. Stop it with this shit. I think we can finally stop talking about putting Tanner McKee in. I think we can finally put the fucking nail in that coffin for at least another year. Okay? At least another year. Put it in the coffin. Maybe 2 years from now it can come back up. I don't want to fucking hear it for the next year that Tanner McKee is an actual possibility over Jalen Hurts unless he's injured. If Jalen Hurts is injured, then sure, let's talk about Tanner McKee and how good he could become. But I don't want to hear it other than that. Another thing, I don't want to hear that fucking Nick Sirianni is such a total fucking bonehead and he's such a horrible coach and he's so awful. He has one of the highest win rates of any coach ever for their first 5 years in the NFL as a head coach. Okay? I'm tired of hearing it. And you know what? Our O-line looked like dog shit because we're used to seeing a great O-line. I don't want to hear it anymore. We have a great O-line. I'm tired of this. And you know what? The one thing I really don't want to hear ever is that our secondary is not good enough. I am just going to throw people out the windows if I start hearing that. And the reason I say that is because when Quignon and Cooper DeJean are out there, they look like fucking Darrelle Revis times 2. There are 2 Darrelle Revises on the field at the same time whenever they're playing together. That's why it looks so horrible when Keely Ringo comes out to play against Terry McLaurin. Is because you're used to seeing how good the Eagles actually are. Not that the players are actually that bad. You guys are wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're just used to high performance. And that's great that we have that standard. But the thing that comes with that is understanding that not every single player is going to be a superstar. It's just reality. You're spoiled. Spoiled rotten. Shut your mouth and stop complaining. I'm not going outside tomorrow, by the way. The day after this is uploaded.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, I think fans are just so fucking spoiled. It's so unbelievable, and I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that just because they watch it and they're passionate about it, that they know anything about fucking football. I'm sorry, you're fucking stupid. It turns out that the professional coaches and the professional players know better than you. Get over it.
I still think they could.
Now that I got that off my chest, Nick Sirianni is a fucking idiot.
I still think Keely Ringo could have avoided some of those DPI that he got called for.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a bunch of them were total bullshit. Not his fault.
I don't know. Hockley's like the one guy I trust to not be calling a bunch of bullshit.
Nah, that's bullshit. Nope.
Okay, well that's you, and this is I'm talking about me.
All right.
What I will say is I want to see more Tank Bigsby.
100%.
I it is criminal that he does not get as many touches. And it's so painful too. Like you look at Detroit, Sonic and Knuckles, right? They have a really good running back room. We could have that too. We do have that. And yet
Margie.
Bigsby gets no touches. And then what do we do with Saquon? We send the speedy one up the gut. I don't get it.
I don't know if I'd call Saquon speedy. It's more like he just makes people miss. But I do gotta tell you, um, I think that you just fell into the category of exactly the person that I'm describing. You have been spoiled by what Saquon Barkley accomplished last season. Now you're
No.
expecting it. And
No,
stop right there, young man. He has
expecting it.
over
I'm
1,000 rushing yards this season. There's no
I'm not
reason to put in
I'm
Bigsby.
I'm not expecting another 2,000-yard season. What I am expecting is him not being run up the gut every
That's not
other play.
Saquon's fault.
Sure, but something's different with the play calls because Bigsby isn't being run up the gut.
Yeah, he is. Except he's actually doing it well. I'm just going to throw this out here. All right. We have a much smaller sample size. Bigsby looks better than Saquon.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to not look better than Saquon when you're getting
No,
forced
it
up
is.
the gut. Ow.
Saquon has over 1,000 rushing yards.
Okay. And
This
we're
is his
talking
third
about
best season in his career.
and we're talking about who looks better.
Yeah, but it's a smaller sample size.
Yeah. And whose fault is that?
Well, let me ask you this. Would you rather have one guy who gets 1,200 yards in a season and the other one gets like 400? Or would you rather have two guys with 800?
I don't care how many yards they get in the season. I care about them making plays. I care about the offense actually moving and not sputtering. Fourth quarter, no running plays. Everything was a pass. Why?
I don't think so. Here's the thing. I don't think that this is a Tank Bigsby versus Saquon problem. I think that this is a we need to mix up the play call book here and figure out what the fuck is going on. Not
Yeah.
like I don't think it matters which of the two you put in. I think it's just a matter of drafting up a play that actually works.
I agree. I do, but I also think that switching them up might also help.
Maybe they were
Because
saving Tank Bigsby for the playoffs.
maybe I hope that's not the fucking case. Because all season Saquon's being targeted, and it's apparent from the fucking armchair.
I'm telling
So,
you, come the playoffs next week, Saquon Barkley's gonna fucking light it up.
I hope so.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm just going to get back to it. This offense spoiled, yes, sure. This offense should be better, and it's not.
I agree with you that it should be. But that's only because I'm comparing it to what we had last year.
Yeah.
We don't have what we had last year.
Yeah, well, we should.
Well, it doesn't really work that way.
I don't know. And Chiefs went back 3 times.
Mark, how many teams do that? Ever?
One.
How many teams have had back-to-back Super Bowl wins ever?
Off the top of my head, I don't know because I don't know.
I think it's like 8. I think it's like 8 teams ever or something like that. It's not something that happens regularly. Like, if you look at this from the stats, even if they made literally not even one off-season move other than adding people through the draft, they still have like a 10% chance of winning the Super Bowl. It's just unlikely. And it's even less likely to do it 2 years in a row. That being said, I think we will. Next year, however, is going to be fucking rough. I think I'm going to be real with you, man. Depending on how good the Eagles... Like, if the Eagles win the Super Bowl this year, next year is going to be like a 7-win season. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's not... No doubt in my mind, if we win it 2 times in a row, everybody is leaving the ship. Let me ask you this, Mark. If they win the Super Bowl this year, do we keep Kevin Patullo?
Can we just keep Vic Fangio?
No, Mark. Do we keep Kevin Patullo if we win the Super Bowl with him? How are you thinking about this?
No.
He'd have won a Super Bowl.
I don't want to win a Super Bowl with Kevin Patullo.
Oh, God, man, that's a real statement. That's the kind of hatred I like to hear. That's crazy. Nah, dude, I don't care how we win. Just get me the win. That's all I care about. Dude, the Super Bowl final score is going to be like 3-0 Eagles. The defense is so good. It's unbelievable. It might, if the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, it might end up legitimately being one of the worst Super Bowls ever, just because neither team's going to score.
Fun.
It's something. But yeah, so I'm ready to move on to other bigger, brighter things if you are, Marky.
Let's go all the way over to
the NFC South, baby! Surper! They may have lost to the Buccaneers, but the Falcons brought it home, baby! Surper! This is the first time that the Carolina Panthers have won their division since 2015 when they went to the Super Bowl. That's not happening this year, of course, but let's hear it for Serper. Nobody but me thought they could do it. You have no idea. I've been waiting all week to talk about Serper making it into the playoffs. I have been waiting all season to talk about Serper. They're not even the Panthers. They're Serper making it into the playoffs. Oh my god, it feels so good. And I'm not even a Panthers fan. I guess I am now.
Well, no, you are a Panthers fan.
I guess I am now. Oh man. Ah, incredible. Just très magnifique. But I do want to say, the refs did everything they possibly could to fuck the Panthers out of a playoff appearance. They did everything they possibly could to fuck them. From that bullshit call about it not being a backwards lateral pass, all the way to that incompletion that was total bullshit. If you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. It was garbage watching the officiating for those Panthers game. Garbage. Oh man.
Think about it.
What'd you say?
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. However, Serper making it into the playoffs really makes me want to bring something up. This is our annual, because this is the third year in a row in the last week of the season that we've brought this up. The NFL needs to change their rules about how you get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
There is no universe where an 8 and 9 football team should be in the playoffs when the 7 seed is a 9 and 7 team. They're 9-7-1. Why are they a lower seed than the 8 and 9 team? Like, I get what the rules are. I understand why the rules are set up that way. I think that when they created these rules, they just never fathomed that an entire division would be as bad as the NFC South has been for the past multiple years. I think they couldn't visualize such a horrible division in their heads. But here we are, a 3-way tie of 8 and 9 in the NFC South. Crazy work. Absolutely lunatic work. It would be such an easy change for the NFL too. Just make it so that, like, if you're under 500, you can't possibly get a division win. Like, one of the top 4. You know what I mean? Like, right now, I feel like the way it should be is every division is guaranteed to have someone go. But if the person who wins the division is under 500, they take wherever their rank should, like, their record puts them in the seeds. Does that make sense? Like, for example, the Panthers should be the 7 seed and the Rams should be the 4 seed. Does that make sense?
I suppose.
However, if we look at the AFC, the Steelers are 10 and 7, which means they're over 500. So even though the Texans are 12 and 5, the Steelers would keep the 4 seed because they're over 500. This is my proposal. NFL, you can take it for free. Actually, credit me. Please. Please.
I think it should just be the best records.
I don't agree. Honestly, I don't agree. I kind of like that the NFL is wacky.
Well, that if it was just the best records, that would put us at the 5 seed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care even if we wouldn't be the 3 seed, I still wouldn't care. I think that it's bullshit.
Actually, it'd put us at the 6 seed.
Yes, it would, because the 49ers and Rams are above us.
Yeah. No.
The 49ers, Rams, and Bears are above us. That's wild work. So yeah, it'd be Rams, Niners, Bears, Eagles. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's time to change these goddamn playoff rules. The NFC South has ruined it for everyone. Like and they do it every year. They're bad every year. Every year, man. Like, dude, next season, I might actually place a bet on 3 teams in the NFC South going 8-9. Because it happens every year. Wasn't there one year where the Buccaneers got in with only 7 wins? I feel like that was a thing. Was it not?
I don't remember.
Hold on. No, it was the same record actually. The Buccaneers got in 2022-23 season with an 8-9 record. That was our Super Bowl year that we lost. Oh, oh Jesus. I I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I will tell you, dude. So let me ask you this, Mark. What is the team in the NFC that you want to play the least? Assuming we're the Eagles, who do you want to play the least? Because the Eagles are the team I would want to play the least. But who else? Who do you not want the Eagles to play?
Oh, it's the Seahawks.
Really? You're scared of the Seahawks?
I kind of am.
For me, it's the Rams. If we end up somehow playing the Rams, I'm going to be very worried. Because let's be real, they should have beaten us the first time this season. If it wasn't for a freak field goal.
All skill. Thank you, Jordan Davis.
Yeah, and Jalen Carter.
And Jalen Carter, yeah.
All power to the D line. But you're scared of the Seahawks. I can't say I'd want to play the Seahawks. Honestly, I don't want to play anyone other than the Panthers and the Packers in the NFC. But at the same time, I think the Seahawks are beatable. I think the Bears are very beatable. Panthers and Packers are obviously a joke. The 49ers, I'm not even slightly concerned about. I think their record lies. And the Rams, I mean, dude, the Rams are the team I'm most afraid of. They got some fucking firepower. Like, dude, Matthew Stafford throws for like 400 yards a game. He's just cracked. Now, in the AFC, who's the team you would least like to play against?
Oh, easy. It's Patriots.
I somehow knew that you would say that. I think the Broncos are the scariest team in the AFC for me. We kind of flipped on that one, huh?
Yeah.
I'm real concerned about the Broncos. The Uma Musume meme, it's convincing me.
Musa, maybe?
Yeah, people are showing up to the Broncos games all season in Uma Musume cosplay because they're horses.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, and from what I understand, the Broncos like buy into it. They're like, oh yeah, Uma Musume, yeah, woo, anything to get you people to buy stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I really would not like to play against the Broncos. I'll tell you what, the team in the AFC that I'm least afraid of It's still the Jaguars. It still is. I don't care. I don't care if they're a 13-win football team. I don't care if they're the 3rd seed overall. I don't care. I'm not afraid of them. I'm just not. I'm supposed to believe that fucking Birdman is gonna score on the Eagles' defense? I mean, he certainly didn't last season when Saquon hurtled their defense backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm really feeling like none of these teams are particularly scary other than the Rams and the Broncos. I mean, I would like to avoid the Patriots if possible. I'm just giving the slight edge to the Broncos because they already beat us.
Yeah.
Like, I know that they can beat us. Though I will say, we kind of fucked ourselves in that game rather than them beating us. Just saying. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about? Oh! There's one more thing that we really have to talk about. Black Monday, baby! Holy shit! Everyone's getting fired. Pete Carroll got fired. Stefanski got fired. Atlanta's GM and head coach got fired. Raheem Morris, I think, is the coach's name. Didn't the Titans? The Titans already fired their guy halfway through the season, I'm pretty sure. And then there was one other one too. Dude, there was a bunch of firings. It was abnormal compared to other years. Oh, and Jonathan Gannon from the Cardinals. That's a wild one, man. They did not give him hardly any time at all. But do you know what this means? What this tells me, that them firing Gannon? I think that means they're actually going to keep Kyler Murray.
Unfortunate.
I'm telling you, they're going to keep Kyler Murray instead of Jonathan Gannon. I'm telling you. Now, here's the real question. Where's Jonathan Gannon going to go?
I don't know.
I think you might see Jonathan Gannon appear on the New York Giants coaching staff soon.
Please no.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
Bro, they're one good draft away from being a problem. But don't
Especially
do
on defense. And he is a
that. Don't
defense guy.
let's not, please, for the love of God.
I think it's a really good fit. I'm just being non-biased. I think it's a really good fit, Jonathan Gannon going to the Giants.
Ah, God.
I think, however, Jonathan Gannon would also do really, really, really well with the Browns. I think that if Jonathan Gannon goes to the Browns, they get their first playoff appearance in a millennia. Oh, well, I guess they were in the playoffs a few years ago as a wild card team, like a joke team, when Joe Flacco was there. But I think that Jonathan Gannon would have a good shot with the Browns. I even brought out my fucking pointing stick for this point. I think it would be a good pick. I think Pete Carroll might just retire, so I don't think we have to worry about him going anywhere else. But where do you think Stefanski's going?
No. If anything, he's going to the
To the what?
to the Jets.
The Jets? No. Stefanski, he's going to the Raiders, I think.
Probably. I don't really see him going to Atlanta.
I could see that, to be honest with you. New young quarterback. I think he might like that.
I'm more curious if if the Giants are gonna stick with Mike Kafka.
They're not. Did they almost never fully hire the interim head coach? Ever. Do you know what we might see? We might see Matt Patricia come out of his hole that he's hiding in and coach one of these teams.
Oh gods.
Yeah, let me see. What is Matt Patricia doing nowadays? Let's see. Oh, he's just retired. It looks like. Why doesn't it have the Eagles on here? Huh. It doesn't list anywhere what he did after the Eagles. I think he just retired. Oh,
For the
looks like
best.
he's Ohio State's defensive coordinator. It looks like.
Wait. He's Ohio State's defensive coordinator. No wonder UM beat their ass.
Yeah, he is currently Ohio State's defensive coordinator
But wait,
right now.
was that before or after UM beat them?
No, he's been there since he left the Eagles 2 years ago.
Oh,
So
so
he was also
that's
there
how
when
he.
Ohio State went ham with your boy Howard, Howie, little How. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe Matt Patricia comes out of retirement here and goes and coaches one of these teams. I know he'd love to coach in Atlanta. But yeah, all right. So I interrupted you earlier. Do we have anything else that we need to go over today?
Just
But
some.
oh, by the way, firing Pete Carroll was a fucking bonehead move. He should still be the head coach of the Raiders. So that's all I'm throwing out there.
Can I talk?
Yeah. Like I said, my bad. I'm done now. I promise.
Okay. So I just wanna quickly wrap up some of these other games.
Uh,
Um, Congratulations, Steelers. You made it into playoffs.
no, the
9 and
Ravens
8.
let them into the playoffs by missing a field goal.
So Steelers made it into the playoffs. Tomlin's going to be there for another season. Congratulations. You
Oh
have
yeah, of
committed to the
course.
standard. You have committed to the standard. Lovely, lovely. Um, Joe Burrow, time to retire. Time to retire. You can't even beat the fucking Browns. Bad. Very bad.
While we're talking about that division, congratulations, Miles Garrett, on breaking the single season sack record. You're the best. You're the GOAT.
Yeah.
Other than Reggie White, of course, because he's always going to be the GOAT. But,
Yeah. I am very happy for him. I would have been happier if they had lost and my bet would have cleared. Anyway,
his
I,
breaking the record had a huge contribution to that.
I know. I I mean,
The
to be
fuck,
completely
nerd.
honest, like seriously, how the fuck do the Bengals not beat Cleveland? Like seriously.
By not trying very hard because they don't give a fuck. Get a better draft pick, I guess. What's the new draft order? Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I have some news.
Oh, what's your news?
Troy Aikman's gonna consult for the Dolphins
What? As like their quarterbacks coach or what?
as to advise the organization on its general manager search process.
Why? Why ask Aikman?
Hmm?
All right, so here's the current projected draft order as is. Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants, Browns, Commanders, Saints, Chiefs are the ninth. Oh my goodness. Bengals, Dolphins, Cowboys, Rams, Ravens, Buccaneers, Jets again, then Lions, Vikings, Panthers, Cowboys again, Steelers, Chargers, and then Eagles are projected at the 23rd. Everything else is playoffs. So
Mhm. Can't wait
this
for the
guy,
Titans.
dude, they have the Eagles projected to take a receiver. Interesting. I guess this person's really down on AJ Brown. What? Come on, camera. What are you doing? What's going on here? And then, ah, there we go. I thought it had finally heat its last haul for a second there.
Mhm.
But
It- It's about to conk out on you.
yeah, the Bengals might have lost on purpose so that they could get a top 10 pick because now they're projected to be the 10th, and they're expected to draft defense. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing at all. Of course they're gonna draft on offense. Have you met the Bengals? They don't even know that there's fucking defenders on the field.
Can't wait for them to draft another tight end.
No, they're not going to draft a tight end. They're going to draft a running back. Dude, the Bengals would draft a fullback before they drafted somebody for defense. They're not doing it. But yeah. So what else do we have to talk about? You said we were on how the Bengals lost to the Browns.
Yeah, it's nothing more than you paid all that money on offense and you can't even beat the fucking Browns.
Uh, by the way, Mark, just in case you were curious, it's been announced we're playing Sunday at 4:30.
No, I know. I won't be available.
Poor Mikey.
I know.
For the next week, you should request Saturday and Sunday. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that
Just
ship has
saying.
sailed
Oh.
because that week I need to specifically take
Yeah,
I need to just
whatever.
take it. Yeah.
Better take off for the conference championship then.
If we make it.
Well, no, both of them are going to be on the same day anyway, so you may as well do the Super Bowl and the conference championship now.
I guess I'll try.
Because both of the conference championships are the same day. 25th. That's a Sunday. One's at 6:30 p.m. and one's at 3 p.m. Dude, can we please have the 3 p.m. one? Please.
No.
What the hell is going on here, Pepperoncino? What the hell happened there?
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were hitting up your honeys.
I wish. Um,
How is the Texans game still to be determined who their opponent will be? What? Oh, okay. It just needed to be refreshed. Dude, this is such bullshit. Can we just have a normal 1 p.m. on Sunday football game? Please. It's the one thing I hate about winning the fucking Super Bowl is that you get all the goddamn primetime games. They're like, yeah,
yeah.
we'll just schedule the Eagles games for whenever. Those fucking idiots will watch it whenever we put it on. We'll put it on at midnight, as a matter of fact, just to fuck with them. Midnight
Oh yeah,
Pacific
no,
time.
I'm not gonna be able to get it off.
Well, Mark, I don't need to hear about your personal life behind closed doors, buddy, about getting it off, but all right. Well, I am out of stuff to talk about, I think, for once in my life.
Thank God. Sometimes it's too easy.
I know, that was a
Um,
layup.
yeah. Anyway,
Go Sir Purr.
yeah, I
You
mean,
think Sir Purr
yes,
beats the Rams?
I believe that not only do we lose in the wild card, Sir Purr will make it to the championship and then
Oh man. Dude, if Sir Purr makes it to the championship, I don't even know what to say. That's crazy. Dude,
can it
what
just
if the
be
Packers
any
beat the Bears?
can it just be any team but the Rams or 49ers? Can
It
we
could
just
be
have
the
that?
Buccaneers.
What?
I said it could be the Buccaneers instead that we have to play.
I'm saying like once we get eliminated because we will. It's like just don't let the Rams or the Niners go to the Super Bowl, please. That's all I ask.
So why do you think we're going to get eliminated, Mark?
I think we're gonna get eliminated because the offense is a
In the
high.
wild card, you think the 49ers are going to beat us?
I don't know.
Oh, man. I know.
I don't know.
Oh, I know. All right. I think that's all we got for tonight.
Yeah.
Have a
I
nice
got.
night, everybody. Remember, we love each and every single one of you. Remember to like, subscribe, share it with 95 of your friends, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. After the Eagles beat the 49ers next week. That's what I need. Have a nice night, everybody. Bye, guys.